Good morning from Prudent Prosperity, Thursday, September the 4th. Here are 5 things you need to know today. Number 1. U.S. stock futures are trending slightly higher as investors watch corporate earnings and prepare for tomorrow's highly anticipated jobs report. Nasdaq futures are 0.3% higher after the tech-focused index climbed 1% in the prior session. S&P 500 futures are higher by 0.2% after the benchmark index added 0.5% yesterday, while Dow Jones Industrial Average futures are little changed after declining 0.1%. Bitcoin is slipping to trade at under $111,000. Gold futures are coming off of record high levels to trade at under $3,600 an ounce. The yield on the 10-year Treasury note is falling. Oil futures are 1.5% lower. Number 2. The Trump administration has asked the U.S. Supreme Court to quickly review a lower court ruling that would throw out many of President Donald Trump's tariffs, according to reports. The administration has asked the court to make a decision to take up the case by September 10th and hold arguments in November, according to Reuters. A federal appeals court last Friday ruled that Trump exceeded his legal authority in implementing many of the tariffs that have been imposed this year. Number 3. Salesforce shares are down more than 7% in pre-market trading after CEO Mark Benioff called the customer relationship software firm's soft current quarter outlook appropriately conservative. Salesforce reported second quarter adjusted earnings per share (EPS) of $2.91 on revenue that increased 10% year over year to $10.24 billion, both better than analysts polled by Visible Alpha were expecting. However, the firm's forecast for Q3 GAAP EPS of between $1.60 and $1.62 was well below the $1.83 consensus, while its revenue projection also came in soft. Salesforce shares entered Thursday 23% lower this year. Number 4. After the bell today, AI chipmaker Broadcom is set to report fiscal third quarter results, which follow NVIDIA's report last week that showed uncertainty around China sales. Broadcom, which Oppenheimer analysts have called the number 2 AI franchise after NVIDIA, could face similar challenges related to its large exposure to China, as well as benefit from AI tailwinds. Broadcom shares, which entered Thursday 30% higher this year, are up less than 1% in pre-market trading. Number 5. President Trump's nominee to fill an open seat on the Federal Reserve's Board of Governors, Miran, will go before the Senate Banking Committee today, and he is likely to face questions over the policies and proper role of the central bank. Miran, the current chair of the White House Council of Economic Advisors, was nominated to fill the remainder of Fed Governor Adriana Kugler's term, which ends January 31st after she unexpectedly announced her resignation in early August. The nomination gives Trump an opportunity to put a loyalist on the central bank's rate-setting committee ahead of its next meeting on September 16th to 17th. And that's it for today.
If any of today's insights sparked a question or made you think about your own financial journey, don't hesitate to reach out to us. Let's take your next step together, strategically and confidently. And always remember, stay prudent, stay prosperous, make it a great day.